Hello everyone. In this video, we will cover bonus share or bonus issue. So, whatever defined in the books, like a company may have large undistributed profit which it wants to distribute among its shareholder. Instead of distributing these profits as dividend, the company issue fully paid share to them free of charge in proportion to their existing shareholders. Like company have, as in account you have studied that company have profit, and sometime company keep a part of profit for the future purpose. So if company keep a part of profit, that is considered as a general reserve in account. So sometime company use that profit, that is considered as a undistributed profit. So sometime company use that undistributed profit so that they can distribute some part of that to the shareholder. Instead of instead of distributing this profit as a dividend, company issue fully paid shares. Like, already, if shareholder invested, so after the specific period time, or after end of a specific year, on 31st March, company have to declare dividend if they have earned enough profit. So sometime company, instead of distributing dividend, they declare or they give fully paid share. Like, suppose company have good amount of profit and they are able to give 10 rupees as a profit to the shareholder. So instead of giving that 10 rupees as in a cash, company give shares to them as free of charge to their existing shareholder. These shares are called bonus shares. So when company, instead of giving profit, they are giving shares without any cost to their existing shareholders, so that is called bonus share. Now, condition must comply with the following condition before issuing bonus share. First, article of association of company must authorize the issue of bonus share. Article of association of company must authorize. It means when you registered your company, at the time registration, you have to prepare memorandum of association and article of association. So at that time, when you prepared article of association, so in that a clause should be there that mention that company have right to issue of bonus share. Second point, on the recommendation of the board in annual general meetings. So board of director will decide at the end of the year whether they will pay dividend or not. So in the annual general meeting or distribution of profit, they can issue the bonus of shares. So that recommendation should be passed or given by the board of directors at the end of the year in the annual general meeting. Next is that it has not defaulted in payment of interest or principal in respects of fixed deposit or debt securities. So it is mentioned that company first liability, like you already study in account, that company have to pay their amount first to the outsider liability. So if they have taken loan from bank or from the creditor and they have to pay interest on that, so company's first liability to pay interest to them, and after that, if they have enough amount, they can give bonus share, or they can distribute bonus share to the existing shareholder. So without no default should be there. Main point of the related to that no default in payment of interest should be there. Next point is that it has not defaulted in respect of the payment of statutory dues of the employees, such as contribution to provident fund and gratuity and bonus. So these are the some legal terms that is compulsory for the employer to contribute in that. And without if you think that for a year you won't contribute in these all things, and instead of that you will give bonus share to the existing shareholder, so that is not possible. So no default should be there in payment of statutory dues. Like, they have to first they have to fulfill provident fund, gratuity and bonus, and after that they can give bonus share if profit remain with the company. Some point that is not mentioned in the copy that I am mentioning here, that, like, if a reserve created out of revaluation of fixed assets, so that reserve can't be utilized for the purpose of issuing bonus share. And apart from that, if a company want to issue bonus share, then that should be issue out of free reserves, like general reserve. So that general reserve can be utilized for the purpose of issuing of bonus share. So these are the some things. some topics that is related to the bonus share. Next topic is the right shares or right issue, or that is also called preemptive rights. A public company limited by share may at any time increase its subscribed capital by issuing new shares. Like if company required money and public company can issue their shares to the general public. But if company have issued already shares to the public, so it's a first right of the existing shareholder that if company is going to issue a new share, so first company will ask to the existing shareholder. If they are agree to buy these shares, then company will sell those shares to the existing shareholder. So section 62 of Company Act 2013 provide that whenever company propose uh, pub, uh, to increase its subscribed capital through further issue of share, it should offer such share to the existing shares. So in the section 62 of Company Act mentioned that whenever company required extra money and they want to issue shares, so first they have to issue these shares to the company's existing shareholder. The share which are offered to the existing member are called right shares. So these shares are called right shares, and right of member to be offered is called right of preemption. So that right is called preemption. Company did not offer further share to the existing shareholder in the following cases. If company want, so in some conditions are there. In these condition, if company want, they won't issue their share to the existing shareholder. So first condition it is mentioned that when issue is being made within 2 year formation or within 1 year of first allotment of share, whichever is earlier. Like formation of company, after formation of company, company first issue equity share. So if company, it is mentioned that within 2 year formation or within 1 year of first allotment, if company have issued first allotment of shares, if it means company have issued allotment of shares, so it is not necessary within 1 year that company have to give it means company have to allot the share to the existing shareholder. And if it is the time period of under the 2 year, so formation of company, after the formation of company to within the time period of 2 year, it is not necessary for the company to issue share to the existing shareholder. So that is the first condition. Now second condition is where a special resolution passed by the company in general meeting provided that share need not to be offered. It may be possible that for board of directors agree in the annual general meeting that they won't issue share to the existing shareholder. If they all are agree and they passed a resolution in the general meeting, so it is not necessary for company to issue uh, new shares to the existing shareholder. Some condition it is not mentioned that, but I am telling you that two more condition is there. If all the shareholder, like company have give offer to them that company is going to issue share, and if all the existing shareholder deny for that they don't want to buy shares, so in that case company won't issue share to the existing shareholder. And the last one more condition is that if company pass ordinary resolution and get approval from the central government that they won't offer shares to the existing shareholder, and approval given by the central government, uh, it means government agree that company won't issue share to the existing shareholder. So in that case also company need not to issue share to the existing shareholder. So that is the case that central government, but central government will give approval after satisfy that share is, if company is not issuing share to the existing shareholder that is beneficial for the company. In these four conditions, if company want to give shares or issue shares to the existing shareholder. Next topic, employee stock option plan, which is also called ESOP. An employee stock option plan is a scheme under which an employee of the company is a given right to purchase a specified number of share at a stipulated price, usually below the market price. So if company give option to the existing employees that they can buy the shares, and generally that price is below the market price, only those employees are given these right who fulfill specified eligibility or condition. It means minimum period of service in the company. Sometime company give these option to their employees to boost their morale, or sometime it may be possible that if company understand that employee is hard worker and if that employee stay in the company, then company will get more benefit. So in that case company gives the such type of option. So in that case company give uh, right to the employees that they can buy these equity shares, or at a below the market price, whatever be the market price. Suppose market price is 1000, so company give option to them that they can buy shares at 800 or 900, whatever price decided by the company of that share, that will be paid by the employees in their installment, and that amount can be deducted from their salary. So basically employee stock option plan use company to boost the morale of the company, or sometime to retain the employee. If some employee if any employee got good offer from another company, so sometime company give these types of offers so that employee will get some kind of benefit. And obviously if they buy the share of the company, so in that case if company share price will high, or company will get the extraordinary benefit and prices will increase, so that benefit also get by the employee. So generally generally company offer these types of scheme. Some merits of these schemes: first, these schemes can link compensation package closely to the performance. So as you already know that company will provide some kind of benefit to the employees on the basis of their performance. So if any employee is performing very well, so company, to boost morale of these employee, or like bonus is also give employee for the performance basis. In the same way, if any person is doing extraordinary performance in the company, so on the basis of performance company give these types of packages in terms of compensation. Second is that these scheme help the company to retain efficient employees. Sometimes company understand that if that employee leave the organization and join any other organization which is competitor of the company, so that will increase the problems of the company. So to retain efficient employee, company offer these types of plan. Third, it encourages the employee to work even better, and sometime company encourage the employee so that they can work better, or uh, employee will like to work harder because they know if company get the benefit, that benefit obviously part of that profit will be shared by the company to their shareholders, because now employee that is that person is employee and as well as shareholder of the company. Next one is the it inculcate a sense of ownership and responsibility among the employees. So generally if you are the employee, so you will just like to get salary out of the company, but if you buy share of these companies, so you are the owner of the company, so it will increase the belongingness of the with the company. So that's why sometime company give that offer to their employees, so sense of ownership and responsibility will increase. These scheme boost morale and the team effort among employees, that already I explained. That if any employee got ESOP option from the company, so obviously belongingness of that person will increase, and obviously he will like to work in a more better way, and he will like to work in a team, so that company will get more profit, and that the part of profit will be shared by the company with the shareholders. So that will be helpful to increase their moral. Next point, that is the limitation. So when we talk about limitation, this scheme can be used only the profit making company. Only profit making company can use it, because if company is making loss, so it is not beneficial for the company to distribute their shares to the employees, and obviously employee won't like to take loss making company share. Next, share price do not always reflect fundamentals. Share prices do not always reflect fundamental. It means, like right now you can see the situation in June or July 2020, that share market is performing well, in July, especially share market increasing, but economic conditions is not good for most of the company. So it is not necessary that share price is increasing, so it is showing that company is making the profit. So generally it is not showing the fundamentals condition of the company. Third, falling share price. Suppose company got good profit in a 1 year, but the next year, due to some problem, share price of that company decrease. So that loss also bear by the employees. So that is beneficial for the employee if price of shares rises, but it is also loss making of the employees if share price of company share price decrease. So that is loss making for the employees in the if price of share will decrease. Unsound stock market condition causes inconvenience to employee in encashing their investment. As I have already told, if price of shares start to decline, so you can take example, you bought share at 1000 rupees per share. Now the prices of share reached to 600, so 400 loss is there. So it is not possible for the employees to encash. It means if they sell their shares, so they will get 600 only. So that is not that not seem good employee to get cash by selling their share if stock market is not performing well or share of that company is not performing well. Last point is lack of transparency can earn accusations of favoritism. It means you can understand it in with the help of example, like two employees working on the same post, but but management decided to give ESOP option to one employee and they didn't give option to the other employee. So it may be possible that the person who didn't get that option, they can blame to the management or the boss, that boss give uh, preferences or boss have some kind of favoritism to that particular employee. So that's the problem. So that type of problem will be created due to the lack of transparency. If they maintain their records properly, so no problem will be there. But generally it's a human tendency. If one will get more better option, so obviously second will blame for the favoritism to the seniors. So that is the problem, but that problem can be reduced if transparency will be maintained by the company. Thank you.